at the Cary plant in Afton confronts thieves breaking into cars and ends up being shot. This happened in the middle of the night, not too far from Tower T. Fox News' Patrick Clark, live tonight with more details about what happened. Patrick.
Yeah, Jasmine Shirley, this was around 3:45 a.m. this morning. St. Louis County police officers working out of the Afton Southwest District get a call for shots fired here at this distribution facility, the Cary plant behind me here in the Afton area. It appears two men were on their break when they stepped outside and they saw suspects, we're told as many as 5 suspects, breaking into cars here of the employees. The two men confronted the suspects and one of the men was shot tonight. He's in a hospital.
Now, listen, man, Mayo, what do you think about the employees approaching those 5 guys?
Pretty fucking stupid.
I just don't know what they were thinking.
Unless you're allowed to be armed at work, no. And you know that's not the way it is.
Unless you have an exterior alarm that you can turn on to scare them away. But you don't confront them. You just turn on the alarm and call the police.
Yeah, like, this is bizarre, man. Like,
but they probably go through that parking lot every week.
Yeah,
they probably go through that parking lot every week. That's just part of their route.
Right. It's just, I mean, I get it. People probably fed up. No circumstance. If I looked out my window right now and there was somebody breaking into my car, I'm calling the fucking police, man. Like, I wouldn't want to have to shoot somebody. I wouldn't want to. Like, that shit is just like.
What if it was a glider?
Yo, that's who it probably would be. Well, shit, I'm divested, man. Almost.
According to police, the victim confronted the suspects sometime before 3:45 in the morning. One or more suspects fired at the victim, striking him at the business on New Hampshire, close to Tower T. The suspects then fled the lot in a motor vehicle.
What we would tell anyone who sees something like this happening, whether you're at work or whether you're at home, is to not approach these individuals, and especially not only because they're committing a dangerous crime, but because these individuals, they are carrying firearms.
Police saying they do not want to shame the victim in this morning's shooting. Authorities have a message for anyone who might see someone breaking into cars.
As much as you want to jump in and kind of take action, the best thing to do is just to call the police. That means
Is there anywhere where the fucking chief?
No.
Don't want to shame the victims. What the fuck is that?
Nowhere in Blackistan is there not a black chief.
Didn't they shoot one of the criminals? Well,
No, they got shot by one of the criminals. You see the signs? It was a gun-free zone.
Yeah, the criminals got away scot-free. There's nobody in custody. There's probably no description. It's just some man go to the hood and say he shot somebody. Brag about he shot somebody. He a shooter now.
get as much information you can about the crime that's occurring, at the moment, and then also get as much information as you can, just details about the people who are committing these crimes. What are they wearing? What kind of car are they driving? How many people are with them? It is not worth.
What was their race? You notice how you conveniently left that part up.
At the moment, and then also get as much information as you can, just details about the people who are committing these crimes. What are they wearing? What kind of car are they driving? How many people are with them? It is not worth risking your life to stop someone attempting to steal your car.
They're wearing fucking Pooh Shiesty masks.
Well, just before we made air here, I talked to a spokeswoman for the Cary plant here. This is a $7 billion a year business, global business. This is a distribution facility here, telling me that the person who was shot is going to survive. They believe that the injuries weren't as bad as first believed. We can tell you now, this isn't the first incident of someone being shot during a car break-in. This just happened. Police tell us on Sunday, a woman was robbed in the 300 block there in the city of Riverview off Chambers Road. Someone tried to steal her red Mercedes. She was shot and died from her gunshot injuries. Police are asking for help in solving that crime or the one here in the Afton area. In
Afton. This is Afton. Have you ever fucking heard of Afton before? I've never heard of the city of Afton. You
have St. Louis proper, and then you have, just like Kansas City, all these small towns that everybody just considers still Kansas City.
Yeah, but they have their own police department.
Yeah.
And
but that's a lot of cities are like this. A lot of cities are like this.
It's a fucking shithole. Afton. You can't even go to Afton. Women are getting shot. People getting shot at their fucking job. Like, what the fuck? Like, we ruin everything. I mean, everything, man.
This is why Obama wanted to put all those projects in normal neighborhoods to spread this shit out.
And it has worked.
I was noticing.
It has worked. It has worked. Like he said earlier, I think this is Brother Stoner. He said PG is no longer the richest black county. You know why? Because all those fucking people from DC went out to PG. And they're fucking single moms and the fucking people on welfare went to fucking PG. And now that brings down the median income. And now they're no longer the wealthiest black county in the fucking country anymore. That's what the fuck happened.
First on News 11 at 4, St. Louis police are investigating a shooting on a busy downtown street this afternoon. News 11's Dan Gray is live with word that shots were fired not far from some major attractions. Dan?
Yeah, we are at the intersection of 15th and Olive in downtown St. Louis. This is where at about noon today, several shots were fired outside in the area. Now, police say that there were still a police presence at that point earlier today, but in the middle of the afternoon on a busy street downtown, police say they received several calls for shots fired near that intersection. Police said a person at that location exited a vehicle and began shooting at a person on foot. At least two other people got out of the vehicle, and it's unclear whether they were firing guns or not, but police evidence markers at the scene show shell casings around the area. Several of them were fired. Police say all three suspects then ran into a nearby apartment building. Not known yet if police have found them, but the suspect's car has been recovered. Police...
Look at where this is at. This is like, they're doing this shit like, there's nowhere where they won't pull out guns and start shooting. Like, it's fucking, like, and then we got to hear about the talk and how the single mom is to talk to her son about, you come around the police, even if you do everything perfect, you still got to do it 100% perfecter than that, or else you won't die.
Nearby apartment building. Not known yet if police have found them, but the suspect's car has been recovered. Police say no one was injured in the shooting. A nearby crew...
Look at these fucking guys. This is what's hanging out downtown in your city now. And it's like that in D.C. too. Go down Gallery Place, man. You been down Gallery? Anybody from D.C. been down Gallery Place? This is downtown in your city. Go to the harbor in Baltimore. What you see? Groups of these motherfuckers every fucking where.
Doing street repairs declined to go on camera, but said when they heard the several gunshots, they took cover behind a dump truck. Also, nearby apartment residents didn't want to go on camera, but they said they heard about 30 gunshots. And a woman who did not want to be identified told me she was driving by at the time. Here's what she said.
It was a strong police presence. You could see all the markers. But what was so crazy about it is it's noon. And you only have a police presence when there's a ball game or a hockey game. It's noon. There's kids out here. There's people going to lunch. You know, there's all kinds of traffic, and it's like it's nothing. It's sad.
Now, the location of where the shooting occurred is just 4 blocks east from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department headquarters. It's also within a mile of Union Station, the St. Louis Aquarium, not far from City Hall or the new soccer stadium that is under construction in downtown St. Louis. In downtown, Dan Gray.